So the date is May 16th, 1770, and a young king named Louis XVI will be marrying Marie Antoinette. Today is the day of their wedding, so let's tune into the action.
Do you, Louis, take Marie to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I suppose.
And you, Marie, do you take Louis to be your lawfully wedded husband?
Oh, thy thou, whom I would marry, is now.
You may now shake the bride's hand.
But since Louis is only 15 years old, he starts to feel some hesitations about what they're supposed to do that night after the wedding. So he decides to consult his wife Marie on what they should do.
Now, my wife, shall we consummate the marriage tonight as the people would wish, or wait as I would wish?
Two chance or not two chance? That is the question of thy night.
Fine, then we'll wait.
Okay.
But you see, this wait wouldn't be any short wait. We're talking like 4 years here, and this actually made Louis look like a very weak and not trustworthy king, as he was unable to produce an heir like he was supposed to. So several months later, the government decides to hold a meeting called the General Assembly, which is a meeting of all three estates in France. This is the first time in history it has ever happened. But basically, it turns into the first estate and the second estate beating up on the third estate.
We believe that the third estate is to blame. We believe that their ideas are not welcome, and we think that it's their fault that we're in such debt, and they should be producing more food for us to eat, us first, second class, and the third, and the king and the queen. It's the third estate's fault.
Yeah, nice going.
You're not welcome here. Get out. We're gonna hold a private meeting without you.
Yeah, so this meeting is called the Tennis Court Oath, and it actually happened. I know it sounds crazy, but it's basically where the first and second estate decided to have a meeting without the third estate because they believed they did not have an opinion and their opinions did not matter in France. So basically, the third estate found out about this and they were not too happy.
They're holding a secret meeting without us. We gotta do something about this.
So, yeah, this something was the storming of Bastille. So basically, they were having a peasant revolt, but they didn't have any of the proper materials needed. So they decided to storm the local prison named Bastille so they could get supplies like gunpowder. And I guess you could say it goes as they wanted, but lots of people died in the end, so it did not turn out too good.
Give me your gunpowder!
No, it's all mine.
No! That's what I thought! Yeah, gunpowder.
Alright, so let me explain. Ever since the tennis court oath, when the third estate was beginning to be treated unfairly, a man named Maximilian Robespierre had taken control of the third estate and created a group entitled the Jacobins, who were for a mass revolution in France. They believed that the only way that they could conquer France and make a true revolution would be to execute the king. So that's what they decided to do. And it was not pretty, but the people were happy about it, so I guess that's all that matters in the end.
You will pay for everything you've done, Louis. Head down. Prepare for execution.
Alright, so this moment in history is monumental, as it marks the beginning of a movement in France entitled the Reign of Terror and the Great Fear, because that's what happened. A spread of fear flew through France as Maximilian Robespierre took control and turned this into an absolute nightmare for the French citizens. people were being executed left and right. And the only way they realized they could stop it in the end was executing the man that they believed they could trust. And yeah, it just drove them even deeper into debt. And it did not end well for the French citizens, as it caused more death than need be.